Whoa! Well, that was odd. Are you okay, Park Ranger Asher?
Yeah, but where are we? This doesn't look like the ocean.
No, but... Oh, wait a minute. I think I see water over there.
I don't think so, Park Ranger Andy. It's probably just a mirage.
Oh, a mirage? You know I do not speak the French.
A mirage is an optical illusion caused by atmospheric conditions, like extreme heat.
Oh, sounds like magic to me.
You mean like this magical tooth that just transported us into the desert from T-Rex Ranch? Where have you taken us?
I can answer that question.
Hi. Who are you?
I should ask you the same thing.
I'm Park Ranger Andy, and this is my associate, Park Ranger Asher.
Well, hello, Andy. Hello, Asher. My name is Rob, and you're in a magical place called Sharktooth Hill.
Sharktooth Hill? We were trying to get to the ocean.
That's true, but if sharks are here, that means the oceans can't be too far, right?
Well, that's both right and wrong. Yeah. The ocean's miles away from here now, but we were once 800 feet below the ocean. And now we're at 800 feet above the ocean, and we are standing on an ancient seafloor.
That's really cool. So maybe you can help us identify this shark tooth we found. It's way too big to be modern shark's tooth, right?
That's correct. Well, I think I know what this is, but I think you would be better off going down to the Buena Vista Museum of Natural History. Down there, they'll be able to identify that properly.
Oh, we'll go down there right now. Thank you, Rob.
Well, you're welcome, but where's your car? I didn't see you drive up here.
Would you believe a magical shark tooth transported us here?
No.
Well, then I suggest you turn around.
Okay.
Okay, magical shark tooth, please transport us to the Buena Vista Museum of Natural History.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hey, look! We're here! This is the place Rob was telling us about.
This magical tooth is a very convenient way to travel.
You can say that again. Let's go inside.
Yeah.
Let's say that again.
T-Rex Ranch is the place I wanna be. Come join me.
Hi. Welcome to the Buena Vista Museum of Natural History. My name is Travis. I'm a docent here, which means I can actually take you around and show you the fossils that we have.
That'd be great. A friend of ours recommended that we come here check it out, so that's why we're here.
Also, we found this shark tooth that we think might be from an ancient shark, and we heard that you might be able to help us learn more about it.
Well, you've definitely come to the right place. We have one of the largest collections of Miocene fossils from this area, including a large collection of shark's teeth. How about I show you guys around?
Yes.
What do you do at T-Rex Ranch?
Oh, we're park rangers.
Park rangers? What kind of animals do you have?
Well, would you believe me if I told you it was a secret dinosaur sanctuary?
No.
Then I will mention it.
All right, how about you guys follow me? Welcome to the Dinosaur Hall. I want to show you some of my favorite exhibits around here. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look. That Quetzalcoatlus gotta be the oldest dinosaur I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Its bones are wood.
Let's go learn something.
Let's go.
So do you know what this is?
Yeah, that's a mosasaur, right?
Yeah, correct. A lot of people think that this is a dinosaur, but actually it's related to animals like lizards and snakes. One of its closest living relatives is actually the Komodo Dragon. Let's actually take a look at the skull right here, and I can show you guys how it's related. If you look at the side of the bottom jaw right there, there's a hinge joint, and that actually allows the mosasaur to open its mouth wider to engulf bigger prey. And just like some snakes, in the back of the jaw, you can actually see a second row of teeth.
This is the same one that was in Jurassic World?
Yes, this is actually about an average size for a mosasaur, which could be about 30 to 40 feet. But I can show you an animal that gets just as large as the animals that are in those movies. All right, let's go see it. So this is actually the femur of one of the largest dinosaurs that ever existed. Now the femur bone is actually the bone in your leg that connects from your hip down to your knee. And just by looking at this bone right here, you can see how big this animal was. Of an animal called Argentinosaurus. He was actually one of the largest dinosaurs that ever lived. He could grow up to about 93 tons.
It's way bigger than me.
Yeah, it's way bigger than me too.
So I have one more thing to show you guys.
Right.
All right, come with me.
No, I dare them. I would love a bone that size.
All right, so what we have here is the skull of a Triceratops, and this one is actually a cast. Now, a cast is an exact replica of the original fossil. We don't want to put the original fossils on display because they are fragile and over time could probably fall apart.
Did you know what the Triceratops skin looked like?
Well, we actually know that. There's fossil impressions of the skin, specifically of the back, showing these large bony scales that have an attachment point for a quill, just like in a feather.
Oh, so this is basically one giant chicken.
Well, not entirely. Those feathers were not actually feathers. Think of more like a porcupine quill.
Oh, that's worse.
And if you look at the skull right here, you can see these deep grooves and impressions in the back of the frill. Now, these are where the blood vessels would have been. It's been theorized that Triceratops may have actually had a covering of keratin along its frill, which is the same stuff that your fingernails are made out of. And using that keratin with the blood vessels underneath, if it were threatened by a T-Rex, he could flush his face full of blood, making himself a brighter color and thereby intimidating the dinosaur. The horns may have been able to do that as well, as they were also covered in keratin, making them much larger in real life. We can actually tell the age of the animal based on the horns as well. We know that when Triceratops was a hatchling, the horns faced backwards, but as they matured into adults, they begin to rotate forwards.
So how old do we think this Triceratops was?
This one may have been a teenager.
And how long do they usually live?
Well, for Triceratops, that's probably unknown, but based on other dinosaurs, we see that other dinosaurs can live up to 30 years. All right, would you guys like to see another ceratopsian?
Yeah.
All right, then come with me. And here we have the entire cast skeleton, not just the skull, the entire skeleton of a Cosmosaurus. Now, Cosmosaurus was a ceratopsian dinosaur, which was a horned dinosaur, just like Triceratops. But Cosmosaurus lived much earlier than Triceratops. But as you can see, his frill seems much larger than what we were seeing on the Triceratops. And the name Cosmosaurus actually means opening lizard. And it comes from these big, huge openings in the skull right there. Now, you see his frill is a little bit larger than Triceratops, and so we believe that he may have had patterns like giant eyes on top of his frill right here to make himself look bigger if he was attacked by a predator. So we do actually have an augmented reality sandbox. Would you guys like to see that?
Yeah.
All right, then come with me.
Oh, no. There's a velociraptor behind us.
All right, so this is our augmented reality sandbox, and it can actually show you the formation of the Sierra Nevadas just outside of Sharktooth Hill where you guys were this morning. So imagine, if you will, that this is the ocean where Sharktooth would have been at. 80 million years ago, during the time of the dinosaurs, during the Cretaceous period, a fault actually would have subducted below the North American plate and pushed up these Sierra Nevada mountain ranges with the heat of magma. So they were actually a volcanic mountain range. And we can actually illustrate a volcano by using this augmented reality machine.
So we could build a volcano with the sand?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I don't have time to wait for a volcano eruption like this. It could be 500,000 years. Let's move on.
Right, so the fossils that we have here from Sharktooth Hill actually date back to 15 million years ago during the Miocene period. And if you take a look at this painting, this is what we think Sharktooth Hill may have actually looked like at that time.
So this area was all underwater millions of years ago?
That's correct. And if you let me see your shark's tooth, maybe I can see which shark it belonged to. All right, park rangers, what I believe that you have here is the tooth of an ancient megalodon shark.
Of course.
It was one of the largest sharks to ever exist. It grew up to 52 feet in length, and it could swallow an animal the size of a modern-day orca within 5 bites. And it wasn't just megalodon that we had here. We had a numerous amount of different sharks that lived here, such as the extinct hook-toothed mako, the giant mako, and even megamouth sharks.
Wow. Thanks for teaching us more about a shark tooth. It's hard to believe that it belonged to the biggest shark who ever lived.
It's my pleasure, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
Oh, you will for sure. Absolutely. Thanks. Oh, wow, that was fun, huh? I'm excited to have solved the Megalodon Tooth mystery.
Me too, but I'm hungry, so maybe we should head back to T-Rex Ranch for some lunch.
Yeah, T-Rex Ranch.
Magical Tooth, take us to
The best nearby pizza joint.
T-Rex Ranch.
I was hoping that was going to work.